I think Nicole Thompson is deserving beyond the word deserving of something. And if you talk about consistency, and you talk about what she meant to our team day in and day out, it's pretty special, you know. And so when I saw her come up, it was, you know, I got a little tear in my eye as far as just what she deserved. And JoJo McCaskill getting goalkeeper of the year, you know, she came up big for us all year, and the team in front of her just gave it their all in front of her, and she'll be the first one to say that without a team in front of her she can't get it done, you know. But she was pretty darn special this year in what she did, and definitely 100% deserving of the honor. um, and then you look at our first team selections. You know, Taylor was first team as a junior, skipped last year. I mean, Taylor could have been first team as a freshman too. So the way she played throughout her career was just, it was stellar, stellar performance all year long. And then you have Sanchez, who was first team all conference last year, and her numbers did not support even an all conference nod this year. But if you watched film on her, her play deserved it. I mean, bottom line, her play was one of the best forwards in the conference, and that's why she was honored. I mean, you know, we all watch film on each other, and she shows up on film as somebody you got to watch out for, and you got to take care of. And if you don't, she will punish you. I think that she had a fantastic year and deserved the honor. Then you have Watson, who was just, I think, the best year of her career here. And defensively, offensively, everything she brought with her attitude, her energy, and her effort, and her quality. Every conference coach will say the same thing about her. Man, what an explosive player, and you got to take care of her, because if you don't, she's going to get behind you and she's going to make a play. Um, and then you have the Kutcher sisters between Lindsay and Courtney. Courtney was first team all conference last year, and her numbers didn't support it either. But what a quality player! She scored a big time goal against Hawaii to win it for us, and you know, and she's found ways to just get it done for us. And I mean, but she's the reason to our team has been so good this year. Is she was organizing our team all summer and individuals to get out and play, and she's a soccer junkie. She loves the game and loves the sport, and you know, that's a kid I would hire to coach with me, and I'd be honored if she was to coach with me, because she just loves the game. She's a soccer player and a soccer coach that way. And then her sister is just, I mean, between her and Nicole in the back, they set the tone for our team and what she did. I mean, Lulu was a rock star. She scored 4 goals this year as an outside back, and I think 3 of those goals were in the run of play. You know, so when you look at those kind of totals as a defender, it's pretty special. You know, but none of that. I mean, she was part of a 15 shutout team and was right there with Nicole and what she did. So I look at all those awards that our young ladies got, and definitely deserving. And then Amanda Martin, who got freshman team. You know, I said it before, is that this kid's going to be the future of our program, and she knows it, and she's got to prepare to go get it now. You know, all of our young ladies, I think, have always had the talent, but you know, this year they put the extra effort in to prepare for the season, and that's why they had the season they had. They were completely 100% came in prepared. You know, but there's other players on our team that were deserving of awards as well. I mean, Christina Nixon, Brianna Geffrey, Amber Edelman. I mean, I'm like thinking down on Tiffany Guetta, who played in the back this year. You know, you don't get this many shutouts in a year without a team behind you. And yes, Nicole and Lulu and JoJo were special, and Taylor, but those kids were unbelievable support players for us. You know, and I don't believe those support players get enough recognition for what the actual team does. You know, so that's what's pretty cool about our team, is that at one point in the season, I mean, Geffrey was probably the best player on our team for us against Hawaii. You know, she was all over the place, and so you know, people tend to forget those games that these players have, and when they're that good, that's what preserves the clean sheet. Players come up big, and they play big in big games. You know, and then you look at other players on our midfield, and between Justine Silver, Sylvia Trin, Brianna McCallum, man, I wish we could honor all of them. I really do. Kirsten Von Meter, Crystal Kutcher, which is another sister of the Kutchers. You know, Crystal was amazing this year. Marissa Favela, Ariana Tran. I mean, these girls stepped in big moments and made big plays. Period. And I don't know what game they did it in, but I can go back, guarantee, if I thought hard enough, I guarantee one of these kids won the game for us, because that's what they do. You know, and you got the forward row with Brett, Bethany, and Kyla playing the front row. I mean, it wasn't just Camille and Cynthia up in that area. It was those three too, you know. And then we subbed in McCallum, and we got different players in different areas. I had started 8 different lineups this year. 7 or 8 different lineups. And, when you have a team do as well as they do with 8 different lineups, that's not that often that happens that way. When you're having to move a lineup around, your team can't find the continuity and consistency it needs. And these young ladies were able to do it. It was like, next one up, and they were ready to step into it. So I couldn't be more honored to be a part of this group and for this team to allow me to coach them. It's a great honor for me, and these honors obviously are given to coaches that coach great teams. And, and I would like to take a lot of credit for this, but the 9 seniors, I mean, they really ran the team this year. And, I don't know one coach out there that doesn't get recognized that won't always include their coaching staff. Derek Hanks came on board last year, and he really set the tone for what our team needs to look like and what our team needs to do. And I think that he has done just a tremendous, amazing, awesome, phenomenal job with our young ladies as far as the defensive side of the ball goes, but also as far as the psyche goes. He's right there with me in the thick of things as far as the personality of the kids and the mentality of the kids and staying strong and staying in the moment and right there with them. I mean, this guy would spend every minute of the day if he could helping somebody on our team. And he deserves a huge credit for this honor for me, but Derek doesn't get recognized. I wish we could have an assistant coach here for our conference, and who deserves that one, because people like Derek in these programs are the ones that really make it happen. And we brought Cynthia Rosas on, which was Cynthia Jacobo before she got married, and Cynthia was goalkeeper of the year. And and she's got to have some credit for what's happening this year and who we are and what JoJo's doing. She said this to me, is that when she won Player of the Year, it's awesome now that she gets to coach a Player of the Year, and she's really honored to have the ability to do that and gain this valuable experience for such an unbelievable keeper as JoJo. And then there's the volunteer coaches like Ivan Alzate that don't get enough attention either. I mean, Ivan's with us every morning, and when we break up into groups and what he does for the young ladies, and I got to tell you, he's improved about 10 or 15 of our young ladies to get better at what they do. Without his coaching and Derek's coaching and Cynthia's coaching, some of these young ladies aren't as good as they possibly can be. And I'm not saying they made the players because the players made them, but every coach has a little touch on a player, and if they can say something or show them something to add to the game just a little bit, it could be one little thing of, hey, move your foot here so the ball does this. Hey, look here and look here early, and then you have this. And what that does, that just adds more ideas to the players and gives them more ideas. And being able to let them see more of what's going on, because at the end of the day, we want to say as coaches we made them make that decision. No, we didn't. We might have influenced it at some point in our coaching, that player, but that player still has to make the decision. So the player deserves the credit. We don't score goals and we don't defend the goal. So coaches, for me, when they take credit for a player doing as well as they do, they play a small part in it, and I say the small part because the player plays the biggest part in that. And this coaching staff, I think, has done their role phenomenal this year. So I couldn't be more honored to coach with a group of coaches of what we have this year.